I'm beating every N64 game, and I mean all of them. The twist is, the next game I play is randomly selected, so I have no clue what's coming next. This is the journey to beating every N64 game. Game number 253, Space Invaders. Released in 1999, this game was developed by Z-Axis and published by Activision. Yeah, it's literally just called Space Invaders. No 64, no Super, no nothing. Exact same title. Basically, this is going to be a revitalized version of the classic game from Taito. We saw this just a couple games ago with Asteroids Hyper 64, and yeah, it wasn't great. However, Robotron 64 was quite fun in my opinion, so it's not impossible to make an arcade classic fun in a fresh new way. I actually don't think I've ever played the original Space Invaders, not even like in an emulator or anything like that. So yeah, no idea what to expect here. Let's get into it. Upon booting up the game, there were a series of images displayed. I think this is an attempt at there being some kind of story, or maybe just motivation for playing. Zero audio in this part. There is a bit of storyline in the manual though, since I know you're all curious. In 1978, first contact was made with aliens. These weren't cute little green men. Instead, they were attack ships. Hordes of them. If it were not for the secret experimental tank, the Earth would have fallen. Countless pilots gave their lives defending the planet. Before 1978, the government discovered a crashed alien craft somewhere in the desert. They decided Earth needed a defense force, and thus the tank design began. It had capabilities of firing missiles into the upper atmosphere. Since the initial invasion, the tank design was iterated upon. It has hover technology, multi-adaptive hardpoints, and a new electromagnetic shielding system powered by a nuclear core. It's been 20 years since the invasion, and people hope the aliens never return. But if they do, we'll be ready. Starting the game, it says we're in Pluto and shows a profile of some alien ship. Guess this is what we're going up against. So yeah, here we are in the gameplay. It's just Space Invaders, you know? Move along the bottom of the screen and shoot the alien ships at the top. As you kill more, they move slightly faster as well as slowly progress toward the bottom of the screen. When there's only one left, it gets quite fast. There's also a bonus ship that flies along the top, which may give me a power-up like a shield. New to this game over the original is special attacks. If I kill 4 enemies that are the same color, it fills up my energy bar, and then I can use a special. It's simple stuff like making the missile move to the left or right in a full line, or vertical in a full line. It is quite helpful for wave clearing though. The shield things from the original game made an appearance in level 5 of Pluto. Gives you a nice buffer if you miss a lot of shots essentially. After level 5 it was like, warning, incoming motherships. This is just a bonus round to rack up more points. Except after 5 kills you get a 1-up, which is pretty sweet. Aw geez, I hope getting game over isn't a big penalty. The diagonal burst is probably the strongest of the basic specials. It goes up in a big V pattern with huge potential for killing aliens. The game was already getting a bit tough on this first planet or world or whatever you want to call it. Once things get low enough, the stress becomes real, and like, what am I supposed to do? Shoot accurately? You can't expect that out of me, come on. Fortunately, they go back up when you die. This time, the power-up dropped was a time stop, which you'll never believe this, stops time. Kinda makes the current level a freebie. After beating level 10, it told me there was a boss incoming. What the heck is this thing? Like a whale robot? Why does it look like it's dancing to music from Jet Set Radio? This thing was straight up taking me out to the trash. It kept slamming down, but then it would also sweep across the bottom. But I can only exist on the bottom. What do you want from me? Before I knew it, I lost all my lives, and that was a game over. Well, looks like it's back to level 1 for me. I mean, it hadn't even been 10 minutes, so it's not that big of a loss, but I hope that's not a sign of things to come. Something helped big this time around. I got a double shot power up. Every time I shoot, I launch 2 missiles, and it seemingly lasts until I die? This is awesome. Oh, I see. I can dodge that sweep attack if I go all the way in the corner. I was going through its health quite fast this time around due to the double shot. Oh shoot, it's a new attack. Like Bowser slamming down in the clown car at the end of Super Mario World. This time I killed it with no deaths in the entire Pluto segment. Much better. The boss was pretty neat. Looks like we're headed to Neptune next. We gonna go through all 9 planets? New enemy here, these cyan things are switchers. They take 2 hits to kill and apparently fire bombs that take 2 hits to kill, or maybe that was a typo in the enemy description. I got this from killing 4 switchers in a row. These are swarm missiles, and they're incredible. The bonus round in Neptune was completely identical, not changed whatsoever. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Am I right? Is this thing on? Is anybody out there listening? When there are a lot of switchers on screen, you can just spam the swarm missiles like this. This is the easiest wave by a mile. Alright, let's see what this boss has in store. Kinda looks like a ladybug. Alright, buddy, show me what you've got. Oh shoot, is this Space Invaders or are we playing Toho? Looks like I blew its dang wing off. I'm kinda being goofy here, but the bosses in this game are pretty cool. After a while, I blew both wings off, then the bottom off. Now what are you gonna do? Squash me? Oh, guess I had that coming, huh? Alright, Neptune has been beaten. Going smooth still. Next up, naturally, is Uranus. Don't laugh. You better not be laughing. Got a laser blast power up. This thing is nuts. Don't have to aim when I can just evaporate everything. I had lost my double missile from the boss death and I felt incredibly slow at clearing the enemies now. That's obtained from killing 4 of these new red enemies in a row, the blockers. When you destroy them, they send out a fiery projectile to the side, except it doesn't really seem to do anything. Is it just for looks? I don't know. With this laser, you can just delete level 9 on this planet. Easiest win of the entire game. Okay, let's see what this boss is all about. Kind of similar to the last one in mechanics, but definitely looks different. Reminds me of a Metroid in a way. I was able to wail on it before it even finished its spawning animation and brought it to half health. After a while, it flipped over and launched a big old ball at me. It's kind of hard to not get hit here since you can only move left and right. Really sucks losing my double shot like that, but I got the kill when all was said and done. Time to head to Saturn. Saturn is the coolest looking planet in real life. You know I'm right. These yellow things are anglers. They launch missiles diagonally and it also ricochets off the edge of the screen. Super easy to mess up and hit one of these. Killing 4 in a row gives the boomerang shot. Well, that would be powerful if I aimed it even slightly decently. Oh well. I'll take this time to talk about the graphics and audio. The graphics are decent. Unlike Asteroids Hyper 64, it is very clear where all the enemies and projectiles are, which is about all I can ask for. I think the enemy models look good enough. The backgrounds are a bit bland though, it's basically just an image of whatever space environment, but it does the job. The music in this game is crazy. It's techno and very bass heavy. It's honestly pretty good for a random game like this. I didn't remember how intense this song on Saturn was until I was making this video. It goes hard. Okay, what's the boss of Saturn like? Haha, I see what they did there. We're fighting a ring. Wait, is that the controller for Ring Fit Adventures on the Switch? This game was really ahead of its time. Actually, it does remind me of one of the bosses from Ikaruga. That's my favorite shoot 'em up I've ever played. It's so good. We're headed to Jupiter now. Hopefully I don't get sucked into the big red spot. Well, they're blue instead of red, but these freezers are super annoying. If there are no enemies in front of them, they fly down just above you and shoot an energy beam. It is very easy to fall into a death spiral with these things. It just restricts your movement so much. Killing 4 of them gives me the acidic cloud special. Just floats along and destroys everything in its path. A really strong special if you ask me. Somehow I didn't notice this until halfway through Jupiter, but you can just save the game if you pause it. Okay, I now feel much safer. Thank goodness. Okay, boss time. Let's see what you've got. Well, I literally instantly died. It flies over these shield things that launch homing missiles at you. It seems it's impossible to destroy them, so I guess I just gotta dodge. I swear, when these get launched, it makes the exact sound of the rocket launcher from GoldenEye. Yeah, that guy obliterated me. What the heck? Thank goodness I found that save button. Hopefully I can recover from being at 5 lives though. Well, now that I know about saving, may as well save constantly. If things go well, we save. If not, just a little load, just a little one. This boss was giving me so much trouble, but then one of the launchers did blow up. Oh, I guess it just takes a ton of hits. Okay, that makes so much sense, because this felt impossible. With that, Jupiter was down. good riddance. Time for Mars. Aw man, no asteroid belt level. These orange enemies are bursters. They send a series of projectiles down when killed, and they are big trouble. Fortunately, you can shoot the projectiles, so there is some counterplay here. We get a sine wave missile for killing 4 in a row. This thing is just chaotic, not sure how you would strategically use it. Alright, boss time. So these 3 big things come down and shoot big blue lasers in a V pattern. They're absolutely huge. Kinda looks like food you give to a hamster. After killing one, they start dancing and send the shots at a different angle. Still easy to avoid, but annoying because there's not a lot of opportunities to get hits in. When there's only one left, it goes into an absolute frenzy. I really like these bullet barrage patterns. Man, I wish there were more shoot 'em ups on the Nintendo 64. Venus is next? I mean, I guess it makes sense to skip over Earth. We're protecting it, right? The yellow and purple aliens are kamikazes. When you shoot them, they zoom down to the ground immediately. Not too bad to avoid, although if there's a projectile next to them, it's bad news. The special from them is tank kamikaze. Well, not sure what I expected. The tank just zooms forward and kills everything in its path. That's actually so good. The boss here is a big ol' worm thing. Reminds me of the red wiggler from Mario games. It swoops down to the bottom to try to hit you. It can also break apart and have each piece slam down to the bottom. Only died a couple of times. Venus has been saved. Oh wait, we're going to Earth now. Wait, what? Why are we going backward? I don't know. Maybe they thought Venus was next to Mars. These purple aliens are splitters. They break off into all open adjacent tiles when you blow them up. Killing 4 of them is incredibly easy due to the fact that they spawn multiple copies. Only get the pyramid blast from it, which is a bit weak. So here's the boss for this area, like a weird shadow 2D Paper Mario thing or something. It's weird because it looks like it runs over me, but that actually doesn't do damage, only the missiles it sends down. Okay, shoot, now it's launching lasers out of its eyes, and throwing the world's biggest missiles at me. My god, dude, calm down over there. Some of these laser patterns are really tricky to dodge, and then the missile just comes down and ruins my entire plan? This is not fair. Now it's throwing a skyscraper at me? Dude, what did I ever do to you? You're the one who came here uninvited. Leave me alone. But then the boss was dead. Good grief. We see a series of images. I guess this is supposed to be a cutscene. It shows us blowing up the boss, although it certainly looks different than the one I actually fought. I love how it just shows the original Space Invaders arcade cab as if someone was playing a game to save the world. We also get a medal at the White House, and we see some more alien ships. Game over! I now have a new option available in the main menu. I wonder what it is. Oh yeah, they put the original Space Invaders in here too. Well, pretty sure this is the first time I've ever played this version of it. It's kind of wild how simple games used to be compared to where they are now. I also unlocked expert difficulty, or maybe it was there from the start, but I figured I may as well. Only been playing for an hour. All the manual says about expert is it's not for the faint of heart. You'll be lucky if you survive the first wave. I'm really not sure what expert even is. It seems to be identical. Maybe you get less lives or the bosses have more health? I have no idea, but well, there are new levels if you play on expert. Skip ahead about an hour as I accidentally skip over this info screen, but we're headed to Mercury. Time to get the true ending. These cyan enemies are leechers. They just spam shots like crazy and they're so annoying. The special for them is silo attack. We've apparently got missile silos on the ground now and can launch them? Where have these been the entire time? But yeah, it felt like expert had the enemies dropping down faster because I felt like I was constantly pressured with enemies at the bottom where I wasn't before. These things are so annoying. I can't move out of this corner because it's just constantly shooting. So frustrating. It's a bit annoying how reliant having double shot is to make this game reasonable to beat on expert. It took quite a bit of resetting, but I made it to the boss. Well, I guess you could call this a boss. Just a bunch of meteors falling down and I have to shoot them. I don't think anything bad happens if they get through though, as long as they don't hit me. A weird fight. I skipped over it again, but we're in the alien world, the final area of the game. The special enemies here are shifters. They shoot rapidly, just like the leechers, but they move inward toward the screen. It's incredibly difficult to clear these waves at this point. Without double shot, you're just screwed. I really like how we are playing on an arcade cabinet here though. Like yeah, I guess the video game is the alien world, huh? The special attack is this 5-shot thing. It's not very strong, but it's not bad either. Just save after every level and I can do this. Okay, the boss is actually quite good. It's just an alien from the original game, but it's huge. As you shoot it, it becomes smaller and smaller. After a while, it becomes so small and it's absolutely zooming across the screen. It comes down towards you like a normal enemy, but hitting it causes it to go upward a couple rows. Once it was too small to be seen, it just blew up. We did it! It did the exact same ending as on normal difficulty, which is a bit disappointing. However, after it said game over, it said, "Wow, you rock. Now try the maniacal difficulty." Okay, so I looked into it and Alien Home is the last level. There's nothing new gained from maniacal, only just the game's harder. I think I'll leave that as an exercise for the reader. So, yeah, that's about all there is for this one. Game complete. So yeah, there you have it. My journey to beating Space Invaders. For being a reimagining of one of the OG arcade games, I think they did a decent job here. It kept the spirit of the original while adding in some modern twists like the power-ups. I actually really enjoyed all the boss fights. That was the highlight for me. It was a bit frustrating though because of the double shot. It really feels like they balanced the game around it because man, without it you just have no chance. Your DPS is cut in half, so it's wild that you have to rely on RNG as a drop to get it at all. I did like how the game looked personally. Like, the graphics aren't great, but it gets the job done with easily being able to tell exactly what's going on. The music was quite cool though, I thought. A big problem with the game is how short it is. Even with forcing me to beat it twice to unlock the final 2 levels, I only spent about 3 hours playing it. I guess it would be hard to get a lot of content out of Space Invaders, huh? It's decent for what it is, but I wouldn't call it a must-play. I gave Space Invaders a 4 out of 10 for enjoyability and a 6 out of 10 for difficulty. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We had a randomized marble race to determine which game was next, so here's how that played out. Or skip to the timestamp on screen to skip straight to the game selection. Let's pick a random map. Got 137 games on the list. That's too high of an elimination rate. That's way too high. Yeah, sure. Relaxed Adventurous Bridge. Alright, chat, here we go. Got all kinds of marbles here, like 007 The World Is Not Enough, and A Bug's Life, and WWF No Mercy. But only one will win, so let's see which one it is. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, down they go, down the thing. It's a weird series of tubes. This is crazy. It's like a bug killer thing, the bug zapper. That's what it looks like. Here they come out the tube. Who's going to be first? Last Legion UX, whatever the heck that is. Next J-League game. Tom and Jerry and Fists of Fury, Tony Hawk 3 as well. That would be very welcome. And we're coming in. We got the Tesla coil things here. Look out. You might get electrocuted. I don't know if they actually function. I also don't know what this is. Oh my god, there's the blades. Look out for the blades. Last Legion UX. No, no, South Park Rally is now coming down. Tom and Jerry and Fists of Fury in the lead. South Park Rally in second. Mickey Speedway USA. Last Legion Puyo Puyo. Tom and Jerry, Fists of Fury, and South Park Rally. We got several paths here. It's hard to tell which is the optimal. I think the middle path is definitely the favorite because South Park Rally is already down into the hole now. And we'll see where this leads as South Park Rally. We're going to be going down another hole. This map loves holes, folks. And, oh, guess what's after that? Another hole. We got South Park Rally still in the lead. WCW, John Ramirez, Daikatana. I mean, do we have another hole? Yes, another hole, chat. South Park Rally coming down the next hole. Oh, God, the cameraman. Oh, Jesus, what's happening? Oh, my God, we got blades, tires, or something. South Park Rally way in the lead. Banjo-Tooie, Heiwa, Pachinko World 64. Oh, South Park gets stuck, and Banjo-Tooie capitalizes on that error as Banjo-Tooie now takes the lead coming into the second wheel. And Banjo-Tooie getting a little held up. And now Mario Tennis is in the lead. Congress Bad Fur Day on the other side. We got Automobile, Lamborghini, Mario Tennis, and Congress Bad Fur Day is the current favorite. And we're coming into this spinning energy coil. I'm not sure what exactly is going on here, folks. But we got Conquer's Bad Fur Day in the top path. Mario Tennis. Conquer's Bad Fur Day falls down and No, survives the fall. Conquers Bad Fur Day still alive, but South Park Rally is now recovered back in the lead. Unbelievable. What a comeback, South Park Rally. I counted it out, but here it is. Back in front, South Park Rally currently winning the race by a landslide. What a hustle out there from South Park Rally. We got Conquers Bad Fur Day right behind J-League Game, but South Park Rally hitting a lot of these pegs, and Conquers Bad Fur Day takes advantage and takes the lead. Conquers Bad Fur Day is coming in, goes around the outside on the other pegs, but now is getting held up a bit, and South Park Rally's trying to take advantage. And South Park Rally is coming in. Conquers Bad Fur Day choked. Oh my God, what is this? No. Where did this come from? Man. Man. Oh, I didn't know this was here. Madden 2002. We had no idea this path was here. But there you go. Oh, I see. If they don't fall off that energy path thing, they go up here. Alright, there you go. Madden 2000. The final Madden game of the N64, chat. There is no more after this. It has been decided. But yeah, if you're still here watching, you're awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, or maybe even drop a subscription to the channel. Or you could even click one of these other videos that are on screen right now. And yeah, see you next time.